Okay guys, today I'm going to show you a nice strategy for getting to high rounds on GOROD KROVI. Now before we get into the strategy, I'm going to tell you what you kind of want to have in order for this to go as smooth as possible. You definitely want the gauntlet, you definitely want an upgraded shield. The Ray Gun Mark III is a must in my opinion. The Dragon Strike, the Mangler Helmet, Monkey Bombs, and get a couple of guns that you've double pack a punch that have an element on it. Right, so where you're going to do this strategy is the Operations Bunker. And you'll notice as soon as you go in the Operations Bunker, there's an electric trap there on the wall. There's also 2 doors leading to stairs in this area that you must never open. The rest of the map is accessible by simply just going around. So it might take you a little longer to get around the map, but don't open these doors. It's imperative that you do not open these doors or this strategy will not work. By the way, this is not my strategy. A guy named Steve who just absolutely destroys at zombies, always getting high rounds, always getting world records, posted this strategy on his channel, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm going to put a link down below in the description. Now this is my gameplay. I did want to test it out myself to just make sure that you don't have to be a world record breaker to do it, that an average or above average zombie player can in fact do this strategy. Also, what's really good about this area is that the zombie shield is right there, so anytime you need a new one, you can pick one up. Now, the whole strategy here is to camp with your back against this wall, and while the trap's going, you're only going to have 2 entry points to worry about. So the zombies are basically only going to be coming from your left side when standing with your back against that wall. Now, at the end of each round, you can also just go right outside of the operations room, and there is a gobble gum right there. I would suggest 100% that you guys bring some sort of max ammo gum, something that's going to help you out with ammo, because I did have ammo trouble and had to rely on the Valkyrie rounds, which are few and far between, to get max ammo. So here's the strategy. Here is how you want to do it. So at the start of the round, go ahead and pull a trap. Now, in the earlier rounds, you can still use your other 2 guns. If you have Mule Kick, you should have 3 guns. Use your 2 normal guns that are double pack-a-punch, and you should hold off just fine with the appropriate perks. Double tap, absolutely needed. But as you start getting in the later rounds, the zombies obviously get stronger, and these guns start to do basically nothing. So what you want to do, pull the trap at the start of the round. Pull out your Mark IIIs. Fend off the zombies that are coming at you using that portal shot from the Mark III, and it'll slow them down and kill quite a few of them as well. Now, what you're doing right now is basically killing time waiting for your gauntlet to charge. Once the gauntlet's charged, which doesn't take that long, go ahead, pull it out, send your dragon flying, and then just go on an absolute punch fest. Start punching everything, and you'll be surprised how long this ability lasts. You can literally punch for about a minute. Now, I want you to be very careful when punching. A lot of the times you're just going crazy with the punch, you're outside, and then oops, it ran out, and now you can't get back in the operations bunker because they have flooded the door, and you're probably going to die. So just make sure you leave yourself just enough time to get back inside the operations bunker. Now at this time, the trap should have cooled off, and you can pull it again. So now you've closed off the front door, and you just have the 2 entry points to worry about for the zombies again. So back to the Mark III. You're hitting them, you're hitting them. The gauntlet will fill up again, by the way. Once you start getting in the later 30s, 40s, and 50, you can use the gauntlet twice in a round. Anyways, use some monkey bombs from time to time if you need a little tiny breather to kind of reload or whatever you need to do there. That's why you brought the monkey bombs. Also, your shield. It's very important. If you have an upgraded shield, this thing was still killing zombies with 1 fire attack on round 50. So definitely use the shield sometimes. And every round, even if you go through all of your fire in 1 round, it will regenerate 1 fire for you. So you should always have at least 1 dragon's breath to use. Now, it's also worth noting that in here, the Valkyrie Drones will not come inside the operations bunker. So at the end of each round, you may have to go outside and kill a couple of leftover Valkyrie Drones. But during the Valkyrie drone round, you can use your Dragon Strike and hit quite a few of them, making them really easy to kill. And also, you don't have to worry about the annoying-ass dragon breathing fire on your playable area because he doesn't breathe fire inside of the operations room. So basically, it's a rinse and repeat after that. Pull the trap, use the Mark III, wait for the gauntlet gauntlet's ready, start punching, trap is cooled down, pull the trap, Mark III, over and over and over, and you should be all right. Now, on round 50, my guns did nothing at that point, nothing. And it's really hard to train down here. It's more of a camping strategy for me. It's really hard to train down here, so I wasn't able to effectively use the elements that were on my gun. Normally you trade them up, you turn around and shoot a couple shots, and then you'd get that element to come out and it would kill the horde behind you. Well, I can't really do that in here. There's not a lot of room, so it is backs against the wall. It does get a little crazy from time to time, and it's very possible to go down. But with this strategy, you can definitely make it to a higher round than probably you have before. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. And as always, it has been your boy Laggin24. And I will see you next time.